Enter Sandman, probably their most famous song.
Yes.
Side story about Enter Sandman, and you know about this with my uncle.
Yeah. Oh,
I gotta talk about this.
Ooh, this is dope.
So my uncle, he passed away a few years ago, and he was like a guy that ran a lot of like clubs down in like Fort Lauderdale, like South Florida area. Mm-hmm. So he wanted his funeral to be like a party, right? Like it was in like a venue with like a stage. There was an open bar, which I thought was crazy.
Nice.
I had just turned like 21, so I was just like, oh, I can like drink at my uncle's funeral. This is crazy.
That's right. He wants you to. All right. So don't go
really
against
did.
his wishes.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So don't mind like your parents' eyes or your grandparents' eyes on you. Okay. Just send him a cheers from across the room.
That's what it was. And I'm sitting there in this like concert hall with.
Yeah.
There's balconies in this place.
Whoa. I didn't even know it was that huge.
It was a big place.
Uh-huh.
And they're playing Enter Sandman on repeat. And I'm literally, you know me, like I'm always going to notice the music wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting here like, you know, the first time they play it, I'm like, oh, this is pretty aggressive for a funeral. Mm-hmm. But, you know, it is what it is. But then they just kept playing it over and over and over again. And at one point I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is kind of insane. Like, is the stereo broken? Like, I don't know what's happening here. So I found one of my uncle's friends. And I was just like, hey, man, like, what's with the music? Like, this, I really wasn't expecting this at the funeral. He was like, let me tell you something. When this song came out, I was hanging out with Paul. And he said to me, this is the song I want to go out to.
Nice.
And he remembered that. So when it was time for the funeral, he was like, yo, this is the song. We're playing it. This is what he would have wanted. And it's so dope. I already love the song, but after that happened, I had even so much more respect for the song. I'm just like, Metallica is just so much deeper than I even thought it was. Mm-hmm. That people would really be like, first time hearing this song, I want to die to that shit. Like, that's crazy.
It is.